Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Schuler. So in today's class we'll talk about getting to know someone, like how to ask questions. And so as we all know, like in German language we have different ways of asking, like it's the formal one and the informal. So for both of these we have different way of asking the question because the verb is conjugated differently. So let's get started. First of all, we'll understand what is the formal way and what is the informal way. So in today's video, we'll talk about Z and do form. Along with these, we'll be framing few questions and understand the difference between these two. So here we have Z and the other one is do. So Z is you, formal, and do is again you and it's informal. So we use Z when we are in a formal situation. So whenever you are asking to somebody any question that when the situation is formal, you will have to use the Z, and according to your Z, like the subject, your verb will be conjugated. We will be learning the conjugation in the coming videos, but for now in today's lesson I'll be teaching you how to ask questions, like the general questions. So for now you just need to remember these questions as it is, okay? On the conjugation part we'll talk about those things later. And this is do, this is you, but this is in the informal situation. So we use do with our friends, family members, or with the people who are very familiar to us, like the informal one. Then it has to be do. Formal is Z. So here I have few questions on the board. So first of all, let's understand what is this F and what is this INF. So F stands for formal and INF is informal. This is just for the indication purpose. So here is the first question. V heißen Sie. V heißen Sie. This is the question that we are using in the formal situation. In the formal situation, because we have Z here, formal one, and according to the Z we have the conjugation of heißen, that is the verb. But for now, again I'm repeating, you just have to remember the questions. Do not perform that dive deep thing into this question. We'll learn the conjugation in the coming videos. For now, just remember how to ask the question in the formal way and in the informal way. So V heißen Sie, and in informal way this is V heißt du. V heißt du. Du is informal and this is formal. V heißt du. V heißen Sie. This is what is your name. Like this is when you have to ask the question. This is not the literal translation, because for heißen the literal translation is to be called or to called. So that is the literal meaning of heißen. But again, when you want to ask a question like what is your name, we do have different ways of asking questions in German. But here for now we are using V heißen Sie. This again means what is your name. So V heißen Sie, the formal. V heißt du is the informal. So the answer is Ich heiße Anja. Ich heiße Anja. Why is this Anja, not Anja? Because this J takes the sound of Y. That is why. So Ich heiße Anja. Now the next question is, wie ist Ihr Familienname? Wie ist Ihr Familienname? This is for the formal. And for the informal we have, wie ist dein Familienname? Wie ist dein Familienname? Familienname means your surname or your last name. So this is how you have to ask the question. So you can answer this in this way. Mein Familienname ist Müller. Mein Familienname ist Müller. My family name or my surname is Müller. So here Anja is the first name and the last name is Müller. Now we have the next two questions, both in formal and in informal way. So here the first question is, wo wohnen Sie? Wo wohnen Sie? Wo wohnst du? Wo wohnst du? This question means, where do you live? Where do you live? So the answer here is, Ich wohne in Delhi. Ich wohne in Delhi. I live in Delhi. So with Z, formal we have to use wohnen, and with do informal we'll have to use wohnst. Now the next question is woher kommen Sie? Woher kommen Sie is the formal, and woher kommst du? Woher kommst du is the informal. This means where are you from? So the answer here is ich komme aus Indien. Ich komme aus Indien. I come from India. So with Sie, this is wohnen, the infinitive form of the verb, and du is wohnst, is the informal one. So wo wohnen Sie? Wo wohnst du? Woher kommen Sie? Woher kommst du? Now the next two questions. So here the number one question is welche Sprachen sprechen Sie? Welche Sprachen sprechen Sie? Sprachen means languages. Sprechen is a verb, to speak. Sie is your subject. So here welche Sprachen sprechen Sie? Which languages do you speak? This is for formal. For informal we have welche Sprachen sprichst du? Welche Sprachen sprichst du? For this we have this answer. Ich spreche Hindi, English und Deutsch. Ich spreche Hindi, English und Deutsch. I speak Hindi, English and German. So here this Sie and this du. So we are just changing the verb according to your subject, like this is Sie and this is du, but both mean the same. Which languages do you speak? We can use both, but again you'll have to decide what exactly the situation, formal or informal. Now the next one is wie alt sind Sie? Wie alt sind Sie? Wie alt bist du? Wie alt bist du? How old are you? How old are you? So here this is for the formal, this is for the informal. So ich bin 20 Jahre alt. Ich bin 20 Jahre alt. Now the last two questions. So here the number one is sind Sie verheiratet? Sind Sie verheiratet? This is yes and no question. That's the reason we have verb in the first place. This is verb, this is the verb, haben is a verb, hast is a verb. Yes and no question. This is the reason why we have the verb here in the first place. So sind Sie verheiratet? Formal. Bist du verheiratet? Bist du verheiratet? Are you married? Are you married? So here we have, if you are saying yes, then you can say ja, ich bin verheiratet. Ich bin verheiratet. I am married. Yes, I am married. And if you are not married, then you would say nein, ich bin nicht verheiratet. Ich bin nicht verheiratet. No, I am not married. No, I am not married. Or you can say I am single, then you will say ich bin ledig. Ich bin ledig. I am single. So this is how you can answer this question. Are you married? Sind Sie verheiratet? Bist du verheiratet? Now the last question. Haben Sie Kinder? Haben Sie Kinder? Formal. Hast du Kinder? Hast du Kinder? Like, do you have children? Do you have children? Ja, ich habe 3 Kinder. Ja, ich habe 3 Kinder. Yes, I have 3 children. Yes, I have 3 children. Nein, ich habe keine Kinder. Nein, ich habe keine Kinder. No, I don't have any kid. No, I don't have any kid. So here hast du Kinder, informal. Haben Sie Kinder is the formal one. So this was all about asking questions, like how to ask questions to someone. So I hope this is clear what is the way that's used for asking the question in the formal way and an informal way. So if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.